Testing. Got it. What's up, guys? I did, yeah, I made it. Alright. Literally just how to do this. So I think I'm going to do a giveaway, and I think I did it. Current giveaway, stream elements. And let's see if you click it. Yeah, there you go. So I'm doing a giveaway. I'll either run it to important need to know information. Let's see here. Audio info capture. Okay. Can you hear me now? Excellent. Walker. Nice. Sidearms, 3 check out those mods.
Welcome to Republic Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
Adding mods to work right.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicles for vehicle. to the ASOT vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us.
like right in front of my mouth. Let's see. Audio properties. I mean, the gain is also like all the way up now. So let's see. Trying to figure that out. How about now? Any better? Is that any better? That's so weird. The only thing I really did was turn the... Yeah, that's weird. I don't think it's my settings. I think it's the game. It's whatever this music that's playing is not supposed to be playing, and that it's messing with the sound of the game really hard. I remember hearing it before. I believe, at least my working theory is that it's the music from the bar. I didn't change anything now. Let's take a look. Audio input capture. It should be global. How about now? Tell me if that did it. Look at all this phasing, server phasing. Yeah, I have my gain on my mic like almost 3 times what it was before. I'm not really sure what's different about it. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Hold on a second. Give me a minute here and I'll do an attempt. All right, let's I'm going to disconnect my audio for a second and then reconnect it. Hello. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. All right, let's try this. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Hold on a second. Can you hear me right now? Is that better? type exclamation point giveaway. Different was it's not working now. Hold on a minute. Testing. 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 Can you hear me now? Type exclamation point giveaway in the chat if you can hear me.
Launch complete.
Can you still hear me?
Landing complete. Launch complete.
Am I a lot clearer than I was? Mama Panda. Hello. All right. I am attempting all right. I've tinkered with it a little bit more. Can you hear me? I am speaking. There is no background music though. I'm not playing any friggin' music. Turn the game volume down. Now I can't hear the game. Alright. Yeah, that's what I thought at first, Revenant, but I genuinely, I see, apparently you guys can hear me better when I turn the sound down in the game, even if it's not super loud, because there's some kind of weird audio bug happening right now within Orison. Like the music you guys are hearing is a glitch that's happening in the hangar right now. It's not me. I'm not playing it. What I suspect it to be is there's a bar on the Cloudview Center in Orison that plays that music, and even though it's like 2+ kilometers away, I wonder if I can reach that from over here. I think for some reason it is able to be heard in the hangar for some reason. Let's see if I can grab that from here. Or is it too far away? Oh, look at that, look at that. Got it. Let's pull it in. Is that happened before, where you just get like random music in your hangar? It's the first time I've heard it, but I haven't been playing for a super long time. It nicks. That makes sense. Go get that last. Oh, that's funny. Shows what I know. At least the desync isn't like super bad today. Although there is like a little bit of it. Yeah, gotcha. So I take it now you guys can hear me a lot better then, huh? I apologize for that. That must not have been as interesting as possible, just hearing me mumble to myself. Oh, you know, I'm forgetting something. I am forgetting something. Ain't I? Did it despawn or did I move it somewhere? No. No barking. Am I just blind as a friggin' bat?
Landing complete.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Oh, hell, that sounds cool. Oh, yeah, I haven't done any of my optimization since I reset my computer. Should probably do that. Turning on smooth motion and all that good stuff. lose my model? Okay. I do believe that I have lost my mind. Oh boy. Oh, it's doing it again. Truly, I took it out and then guess I just get nothing. Get nothing. We'll have to figure it out later. Jesus. Whatever. Alright, well, since the Matrix seems to be coming undone here, let's go somewhere else. Yeah, Starstrider, have you been able to update your game? Well, we use it to run little individual boxes to and fro. Probably containers still ongoing. Alright, well, let me know. Let me know, let me know. In the meantime, let's see if we can find the. So these are the flight blades. These are servers. More flight blades. More servers. More or less, I'm just trying to get my ship ready. I gotta go get a bunch of drinks and we'll get a couple, like a fabricator and some other things. And basically we're getting set up to just run out of the ship for the whole patch. So there's a lot of like prep work that goes into it. Try to avoid planets as much as possible.
Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
Holy freaking radar. Holy crap. Would you look at that? Look at that. Holy crap. It's literally like the scanning is gonna be like a thing that you have to actively do.
Shields are up.
Whew. Son, that is that is a choice that they have definitely made. All right. So now we're gonna have to go find something that we never had to find before. Which is where on this bucket of bolts is the damn radar. So let's head to engineering. Damn, man, that is wild that is the way that it is. We got some kind of panel here, maintenance, something. No, the other side. Lockers. Head down to engineering. Fuses, fire extinguishers. We got our slick gravity generator. Component access. What do we got here? Oh, we got our TS2 and our jump drive. Got that. That's kind of cool. Love that gravity generator. That's really fun. That's cool, whatever that is. No component access here. Let's head down to main engineering. Take a look. What's up, Echo? We are attempting to find the radar on board this ship, because apparently with the new radar changes, in order to have full power to radar, you have to basically turn off everything else, and that's with this big ass reactor powering everything. So let's take a wee look, yo, through the engineering area. I'm just gonna do one loop. See, there's our shield generator. I was gonna try to find it on my own, but it's such a damn big ship. So let's it's on the wall here, on the wall here. No. You gotta find say find the radar. Alright, systems. Got our cooler, our shield generator, radar. It says oh, my console's not working real quick. Alright, it says radar. Is in the back of the ship here. So that's the shield, the Sarah cooler, Glacius shield generator. So behind the cooler. Ooh, what was that? The hell, am I taking damage right now? What the hell is happening? Armor, hull, cooling system, last spot. Who knows, man? So according to that, it's in here somewhere. Life support system. Battery component system. Battery component system. Is this the radar? I mean, that could be like a radar. Let's take one more look before I lose my friggin' mind here. That is the radar. All right, so that's the physical radar in this ship. Is it? No wonder this ship has such a huge freaking radar. Look at that thing. Most of the other ships, the radar is like this thing that you can, like, it's a component that you can, like, pull out of a, like, slot or something. But this ship's the radar is the whole damn thing. All right. That's a thing, yo. Alright, well, you know what? That's wild, man. We're not gonna be able to run energy weapons on this ship if we also want to be using radar. Because look at this. Lower our engine all the way, right? Just barely enough to power up our shield, and it's because all of our power goes to this freaking radar. Look at this. That is insane. How much? Insane. So it's literally like we're gonna have to turn off life support to have shields and weapons and some radar. God damn. Whatever.
You are clear to.
Let's head to let's try it. Let's try to do attrition. So we're gonna head to New Babbage. Get attritions. We're gonna find out though, man, because we're gonna have to do some serious testing
Landing gear raised.
to figure this out.
Shields are off.
Oh, I suppose it would help if I closed the friggin' doors. So that my freaking keybinds reset. There we go. Like, that's what we gotta find out, Revenant, is like at how much power is it worth putting into radar? Because yeah, man, that's a lot. The Polaris apparently has like a very special radar in the game. It has one of, if not the most powerful radar in the game. But like, we gotta find out how good it is, man. Because now there's a bunch of like really crazy radar changes, including that cross section, which is most ships' biggest like detection metric, is no longer a passive radar attribute. Like, if you don't actively ping, you won't pick up a ship by cross section. This is now that you can only pick up a cross section by pinging, which means that if a ship is a stealth ship, like let's say a Saber Firebird, for example. Ooh, we're going sideways. There we go. A Saber Firebird, which has like a really low electromagnetic. Ooh, a little bit lag there. A little very low infrared, very low electromagnetic signature, but has like a somewhat considerable cross section for a stealth ship. If they can get their infrared and electromagnetic signature down really low, and you don't actively ping your radar, so if you're just doing something, you're not thinking about pinging your radar, they could potentially get very, very close to you before they're detected. Come here, sir. Come here, sir. Say hello. That's a good puppy. Got another puppy wants to say hello. Yeah, it's that paired with the armor gate is there's one ship in particular that's kind of like a little bit OP now, which is the Spirit Talon. Because the Talon is an incredibly stealthy ship. In addition to being incredibly stealthy, has 2 size 4 weapons. As a light fighter, which is not typically a loadout you find on a light fighter. In fact, that one of the advertising lines for the Talon is that it has a weapons loadout, not typically found on a light fighter. And size 4 weapons is really kind of like where most weapons start to damage ships with armor. So the Talon is potentially still incredibly dangerous. That, and it's the reign of the heavy fighter, like the F8 having pretty good armor and a good amount of armor too. And then you got your gunships like the Paladin or the Perseus or the Starlancer TAC, which are all incredibly armored. Not to mention your capital ships like the Polaris or the Idris, which are also just a real hard nut to crack. And the meta that had been going on for anti-capital ships for a while being, shoot the doors open, board it, and get to the bridge and self-destruct. A lot more difficult now because they vastly increased the hit points of doors, and they're armored, so you can't just stand there with a pistol anymore and open them. So you actually have to put some thought into, if you're going to be boarding, having the right loadout to do it.
Quantum drive is now off.
It's no longer just a one size fits all. you know, anvil arrow and go hunt Idrises. Which I know is going to disappoint a lot of people. And to be fair, it is quite fun. Yeah, and yes, you know, you're absolutely right, Revenant. And like, people know that. You know, nobody's sitting here thinking that you should be able to take on a corvette or a frigate with a light fighter. You know, you're not taking a patrol boat out to fight an aircraft carrier. It doesn't make any sense. Or like even the devs said that you shouldn't be able to go out and, you know, blow up a tank with a handgun. I think this is a big step in the right direction of doing that, if not quite the whole step on the way there.
Quantum drive is now off.
I gotta put on my UI there. There we go. Yeah, I forgot to do my page optimizations and everything, so the stream's a little bit laggier than it will be. I gotta do what you were saying, Revenant, and add Star Citizen to the NVIDIA app so that I can enable the smooth motion thing. Oh jeez. They really be making that atmospheric flight. What is Code Courier? I forgot what my button to target stuff is. There we go.
Here we are. One space, as promised.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to taking out a Paladin or a Perseus and actually fighting other ships and not just worrying that someone in an arrow is going to come along and stay out of range of my guns just because they're too fast. And like, I'll admit I've done that to other players before. I'm not innocent in that sense. But like, I acknowledge that that's not the way that it is meant to be. Like, I get that. Alright. Welcome to New Bavage. Or as the boys call it, the old cabbage. Gonna go spend all our money. have to log to my other account and send myself some money. Look at those big guns. Old cabbage for new guns. That's right. You get in the game yet, Star Strider? No, I shouldn't have anything here because the patch just set, but let's take a look. Yeah, nothing here.
Welcome to the
Put away
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
the Polaris.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Uh-oh. Let's see if we lose it all. That looks like we're okay. One of the many reasons why I avoided. Oh no.
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh no, there it is. See, we're good.
Please
Yeah,
visit
one of
us
the
again.
many reasons why I avoid stations and hangars after the initial setup. You see me playing alone, but I almost never play alone. I always have tons of things going on. And I will always bed log on the Polaris, which means that I never have to take it anywhere. And if I need to get stuff, or I need to refuel, or I need to repair, I will dock it to a station. What's up, Metalhead Mike? How's your drive going?
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Everything good?
I think it's a bit backwards that more people stream the Saturday.
Alright, we are going to.
People need to
I
get
don't
their
think that's.
priorities straight. Hello.
Who did that?
All
Oh
right.
hell yeah!
It was nice chatting with you. I hope you enjoyed the rest
Did you
of
see
your
that?
visit.
Somebody folded that dude up like a freaking pretzel. That's scary, man. Ooh, that's inventory. No scarheads? I don't know what that means.
Tech. We're creative, innovate.
Echo, did you get a hold of your Gray's Market Shiv yet? No? I gotta go to Spire Grand, the Commons. We want to go to the Commons. Can't seem to find Grays and Hex. I was reading, I looked it up. You have to go, you can buy the Shiv at Teach's Ship Shop in Levski in Nix.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's right. And I was also reading that even though they didn't list it on the ships that made the transfer from Pledge to AUC or advertise it, that the Anvil Paladin gunship is also available at Lorville, I think, or Area 18. Which one? The Shiv? Everybody loves the Shiv, especially the bathroom. Where you just get all you get is a bucket. It's the greatest thing, man. You get two buckets. You get a piss bucket, and you get a wash your hands bucket. So at least they're thinking about hygiene a little bit. Now the real question is, do they keep a spare first aid kit with nothing but tetanus boosters in it? Welcome to Old Cabbage. New Babbage. Truly. We have made it to the Commons. Ooh, public transit, so fun. Alright.
Hi, and welcome to New Babbage.
Let's take a look here. We're gonna go find Center Mass. Take a look and see if we can get some guns. Okay, Moby Glass, Center Mass. Shubin. Is this a place yet? Not yet. We'll be checking out mining and the beginnings of crafting later this week. Probably tomorrow, maybe, or Friday. Yes, yes. I realize now that I think we went to the wrong place. But let's take a look. We do like the broadsword. We got the great sword size 2, broadsword size 3, longsword size 1. Although this patch they're saying that says no repairs available. Yeah. No repairs available. Major torque imbalance. Gonna be a good night. Patch day. Yeah. Nothing works right. Try landing at an external pad at a space station and see if you can repair there. You got mammoth repeaters. Those are fun. CVSCAs, deadbolts, repeaters. FL22, GBSR repeaters, light strikes.
How are you getting by?
Omniskis. Mass driver cannons are fun. They don't get very big though. And no, see, we went to the wrong place, man. We went to the wrong place. Alright. Well, that's a mistake on my end. Going to the wrong heckin' place. We didn't need to go to New Babbage. We needed to go to Lorville. But Lorville is buggy as all hell. So, I do not want to take my... Yeah, I know. I should have gone to... It's exactly what it is. Little Astrid wants to say hello. Yeah, Revenant, I'm looking for attritions. And I realized as soon as I walked into Center Mass that I was in the wrong place. I'm just so used to going there for ship weapons because all of last patch, my go-to was deadbolts. So I was constantly looking for
Capsule now approaching station.
deadbolts and
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
doing it that way. However, Lorville being the absolute worst place, what I think I'll do is I'll go and I'll get the attritions and bring them back to New Babbage to change them out on
Hope you have
the
a wonderful
Polaris.
day.
So I'll call up like a Hercules and go get a bunch of attritions. Unfortunately, even though I got it fair and square from Assisi, apparently my two JS500s did not make the cut, so I can't kit it out completely. But won't be too hard to go. Oh, we're going to another planet. Trains are a little buggy today. But at least I didn't fall out.
Nearing next stop.
Didn't fall out of the train at least. You ever have the New Babbage train take you somewhere that you didn't want to go, Revenant? I occasionally hear people say that it will shoot them into space, and the most I've ever seen is like that right there, where it kind of wobbles a little bit. Did it ever take you to space? Were you ever abducted by the train? There's this guy again. Look at this. This is like... I don't even know how to...
Everything good?
He face down onto the floor and died. Is this I can heal him? No? Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to New Babbage,
It's
capital
not
city of my
the greatest thing.
It was creative innovation.
Right.
I hope it's
Welcome
wonderful
to the
creativity.
ASOP vehicle retrieval
This
system.
is a Crusader.
Hi, and welcome to New
M2
Babbage.
Hercules.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
From the best in shopping,
Have you been?
Oh, so it like
Please
yeeted
visit us
you
again.
from the train, and you died from the impact of going like 300 SCM into the ground.
How's your shift? Everything under control?
That's wild. That is wild. Alright. One extra large hangar. And one big chunky Crusader transport. Listen, so far, considering that it's patch day, things are not going too terribly. Elevator, elevator. Oh, that does happen, doesn't it, Revenant? Sometimes, like, when things glitch out and you're stuck in a seat. I've had it a couple times where you get stuck in the seat of a ship or something, and, like, it doesn't even let you backspace. You have to, like, Alt F4. Alright, where you
Crusader Industries. A
So much
journey
radar.
worth taking.
Alright.
Systems on. You're all
We want VTOL engines. Alright, and away we go.
launch complete.
Thanks for visiting
Shields
New
off.
Babbage. And remember,
Landing gear
from the
up.
Moby-Glass on your...
That is a Vulture at 10 kilometers out. Just trying to get an idea for starting to get an idea for how things are able to be done. It's got to be a certain amount of distance that ships can go. Off to Lorville we go. Echo, did you set your home in Lorville again? Oh, that's not good. And that thrusters. Gravity. Yeah, attritions appear to be the thing. Oof, gravity apparently on here is a real wasn't that big of a thing before. All right. Turn off VTOL engines. Now I'm in atmosphere. Yeah, I guess watch out for microtech and gravity because damn. They turn that shit way up.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, you're a big fan of the Starlancer attack. I really love that ship too. It really does make me look so forward to the Odyssey coming out. That's going to be a fun one. So I know that there's mini games. That yeah, your daily driver. That's what I'm trying to set my Polaris up as. Is just my daily put about and do things kind of thing. But yeah, I know there's like these mini games you can play on Twitch and all that. Like one of the streamers that I've been watching a lot of lately does like marbles or other games, and there's also stuff like predictions and contests and stuff that I'm trying to figure out. So if you got, I was thinking about trying to find something to do, like a quick little mini game that we could throw up whenever we hit one of these relatively long quantum jumps. So if any of you have any ideas about what those things could be, or any requests for it, let me know. Could be fun, could be fun. Yeah, Starlancer Attack is an absolutely gorgeous ship. Do you have a paint on it right now, or just the standard gunmetal gray and red lights? All right, coming up on it. Little rainy time right now. It's always storming in Lorville. Ye old Tisa spaceport.
Quantum travel complete.
Deadlock camo paint. I don't know what that one is. Let me look that one up real quick because I'm curious to see what that is. Starlancer Tack Deadlock camo paint. Oh, that's cool. It's not one of the available ones either. That's kind of dope as hell. Deadlock camo paint. What is it actually called though? It's just called Deadlock. But it is a camo. You got like gray and green and tan with the yellow highlights. It's pretty cool, man. Let's see. Yeah, I guess the Palantino pack is the only way to get it.
Quantum travel engaged.
Palantino pack, was that one of those patch bundles? Hell yeah. That's where I got this cool armor that I'm wearing, the blue and gold. Now they call them monthly bundles, since they switched to a bi-monthly patch cadence. Gotta make sure that them VTOL engines is online. Can't see all hell going through these clouds.
Shields on.
Oh, that is in fact the Hurston Dynamics building. Let's see, what is that ship on the ground there? Oh, interesting. The radar doesn't show that. Alright, Constellation at 12 kilometers. Anybody on the ground? Sneaky. You got an eclipse at 4 with cross section only. The only reason I saw that eclipse is because I was actively pinging. Now, Echo, check this out. This is the first time in a long time that I have come to Lorville, and it is not a nasty, stormy mess. Yeah, that's literally why I didn't bring the ship that I need to put guns on here, because I don't want it to get completely consumed. And speaking of glitchy hangars, look at this crap. Look at this. This looks nice. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad when it's yeah, look at this. It doesn't look that bad when it's like sunny out. It's not bad. I mean, it's not great. This is not the kind of place that I would ever want to go. Ever. But it's also not bad when it's sunny. Oh boy. She's perfect. Obituary, huh? I like Obituary. The hangars are so dark. And I don't know, man. All of Pyro's stations, like the rough and ready stations, just have like big, like cracked in energy. Like, they're so dirty. I know that's where everything happens. Like, ooh, I parked on the wrong side. Like, Pyro is where the good stuff is, and that, you know, I'm gonna spend more time traveling to get there because of that. But I just can't get over how dark and grody the hangars are.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage
Oh, yeah,
facility.
let's see this one. Same thing? No. Oh, look at that. It actually went away the way it was supposed to. Like I said, I'll be in Pyro probably tomorrow. I'll put that in. I'll stream tomorrow, and I was gonna go check out some mining. If anyone wanted to give me a hand, that would be dope. All right. They also said that they added a bunch of new ships to rental. So let's take a look and see. Wow. What a dick move that was. Dude just walked up and beamed me in the face to knock me out of the way of the rental place. I guess he's not a big fan. What are you doing in Pyro this evening, Echo?
Hey there.
Oh, Jesus. People's always in such a big hurry. Oh, look at that.
Next stop, Metro Center.
Prepping for the morning sesh so that I can bed log. There you go. Star Strider, you still floating about?
Now arriving, Metro Center. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Gotta go get manhunted. Yeah. Yeah. Metro Center. I gotta look at the map here. Spaceport line.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Commerce line. Oh, damn, I got on the wrong train.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Got myself on the wrong train. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way.
Good shift so far?
The wrong way.
Decided to
I
take
thought
a
I
few
was
days
all
for myself.
slick getting
I'm
on
not
that
setting
train
an
last
alarm or
second, but
anything.
instead I
Just gonna
ended
let
up
the
in
day
the
take me
wrong.
where it
What are you
takes me.
looking at? Look at this
Feels
bitch
like
right
I've been
here.
going non-stop recently, and it's starting to wear
Going
on
the
me.
wrong way.
Got word there's been some commotion in the next sector. Look out for any
So I gotta get on the Commerce line. Came to Lorville and all I got was this stupid t-shirt saying you're going the wrong way. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's up, Singara? How's it going? We're just getting lost here in Lorville trying to find the right train to go to the Commerce Center to buy attrition lasers. Figured we'll go do some Lorville something else after all these years. I still get lost. It's not intuitive in the same way that Orison or New Babbage is. I mean, even Levski's got like this. Hey, guys, look here. We need to go to. We're at the Tisa Spaceport now. Spaceport line takes us to the Metro Center, but we need to get on the Commerce line to Metro Center. To Metro Center. Connection to Perimeter Line is for Central Line. No, we need to go to the other. Is there another one? All roads lead to the spaceport? No, I don't know where the hell I am or what I'm doing here. Customs Central Business This is what we need right here. The green line. We need the green line. You would think that all roads lead to the spaceport, but the reality is that no roads lead to where you're supposed to be going in Lorville. None of it makes any goddamn sense. If it makes sense, it ain't allowed here. My thoughts exactly, Cigar. My thoughts exactly. Look at that. I'm not the only one. I ain't the only one going to buy attrition lasers. We're gonna spend all 6 million credits on attrition lasers here. I ain't gonna have nothing left. I'm gonna have to go make money. I haven't had to make money in a long time. But that's fine. That's fine. We want to explore all aspects of the game in this new patch. Changes everything, man. Take the Hercules out. I said the Hercules is apparently one of the toughest ships in the game now. Apparently has an extremely high deflection bonus, which means that light fighters are... If you're not damaged at all and you come across a light fighter like a Gladius or something, if they haven't specifically built themselves out to go fight bigger ships, like flies on the windshield, man. No, I just I lost a whole lot of money for some reason with the patch.
How's it going?
It happens sometimes. I mean, I don't dupe or I don't sell things. I don't do like anything like that, but I have traded with people that I suspected might. And the problem with that sometimes I think is if they wipe a bunch of credits that they think were like created illicitly. It doesn't matter who has them or how many times they've traded hands. It might just be gone. So even though I don't do anything like that, I'm sure at least a couple of the people that I've traded items to or done things with that have given me credits for one reason or another might have. There they are. Attrition lasers. Look at the size of this sucker. What size is that? And what ship? Yeah, everything's reset. Everything in the game resets. You got to remake your character.
Tell me, any news?
And everything. Tracing their lineage back for over 15 generations. We got a picture of him here. Like, who's this one? Is this Solomon Hurston? I never heard anything good from a guy come from a guy named Solomon.
Well, things have been busy, weirdly enough.
That's Transit Showcase entrance. Look at that, you got little baby. Little baby attritions. If you acquired them in a way that assigned them to you in the game, Singara, they will be in your hangar storage when you log in. That is a big freaking... What is that? Attrition 6. What ships have size 6
Everything good?
weapons on them?
Hey.
What's been going on with you?
The only ones that I know of are bespoke. You can't change them.
Woke me up in the middle of it too, and now I can't shake this weird feeling. Like, I know the dream is just my mind processing stuff, but it
Terminal. It's me. I'm Terminal. There's one. Categories. Alright, I gotta look up how many weapons. How many weapons does it take?
You good? Been better, but old enough to know there's no use in chewing your ear off about it. Look, all I say is appreciate any day where you don't got to deal with the door.
Six turrets, one man size 6, 4 manned size 4, size 3. Ow. Yeah, I got that. Polaris, there we go.
Hey, what's up? I am so sick of these software updates. I just bought this AR lens, and every day.
Well, for me, you'll find 2 of them with quad size 4 guns on the top.
That's good.
So we need 8 size 4. 8 size 4s. That's like 12 size 3s. Interesting, interesting. Full size 2s for the
Social interactions with people and assign them an overall score. About time, I say. I'm sick of wasting time.
boomity boomity boom. We did it. How much money do we actually have left? Alright, so that really only cost about 2 million credits. Who gets the attrition? The Polaris. The Polaris gets the attrition.
How's it going? Look, either you get it or you don't. I'm not going to explain it again. Yeah, sure.
How's life treating you?
I slept great last night. Got out of the shower, climbed into bed, shut the lights off, and I was out in 10 seconds flat. I haven't felt so well rested since I was a kid. Cutting out stims was the best decision I ever made.
Anything up?
Yeah, I was looking at. I don't see any ships
I'm alright, but I'll be honest.
that are in game that have size 6 weapons that aren't bespoke, so it's interesting that they make them.
That's real criminal.
Great.
Way it goes, I guess.
What's going on with you?
It's very interesting. I'm freaking lost in this damn place again. I would love to stick those size 6s on the Polaris. I hope maybe someday they make it so that it's not bespoke cannons. Ooh, I am apparently massively dehydrated. We better hurry back.
Everything quiet. Understood.
That's what I get for not paying attention, huh?
Hey.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Hey there.
Everything good?
Oh, I'm running. I'm running. We're gonna go.
You'll
We
never
did
guess
it.
what happened to me today. Almost cracked my dank head open coming out the
I
shower.
don't know.
Found a
Sounds
glove.
stressful.
Wet floor. There's got to be one.
That's
of the
cool
top 10
looking.
most embarrassing reasons to breach a home.
Look at, oh, now they got the jiggle in the helmet there. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. It's the Bone Daddy. Actions, flares, emotes. Salute. Yeah, see, we can salute too. Look at that. We're fancy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We made it. I am alive. For the moment, anyways.
Hi.
Who gets attritions, huh? Me. Alright. Let's go find a med bed real quick before we keel over.
Hey.
How have you been?
We got a race.
I found a service that tracks commercial ships in and out of spaceport.
Alright. We'll call up a ship at the med bed real quick. Then we'll load up our Hercules and head back to New Babbage with our loot of weapons.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Let's see, we'll call up the Apollo. Yes, request delivery.
Your vehicle has been moved to a
Retrieve.
vehicle select. Please visit us again.
Rise up from the depths, oh buggy hanger of Lorville. Am I having problems with the jump? I haven't tried jumping systems yet. I will be doing that tomorrow. Today is literally
to the ASOP
like the
Vehicle
stream
Retrieval System.
description says. Expedite.
Your
What the
insurance
hell?
claim has been sent.
All right, whatever. C8 rescue. All right. Retrieve.
Your vehicle has. Please visit us again.
Rise up, buggy hanger. See, look at that. Doesn't go down or nothing. Buggy, 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 buggy. Buggy, 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 buggy. All right. I made it. Just in time. All right. All right, next on the list is to call up the Hercules and the attritions. Load the attritions in the Hercules, head back to New Babbage. And then we gotta make sure that we get
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
medical supplies. We have to make sure that we get food and drink and a fabricator, and some basic hand weapons and a bunch of ammo, and all that, and make sure that it gets loaded on board our flagship as well. Plenty going on, you know. Rise up, buggy elevator. Give us the fruit of our trip to Lorville. Please. Whatever. At least are we getting our ship? Oh, look. Look, there it is. And there they are. Oh, those stack really nicely, don't they? Look at that. It's so pretty. The most riveting gameplay ever. Loading weapons. Onto a cargo ship. Never before has such dramatic gameplay been captured. Let's see, we got our size 2s. Oh, this is gonna take a minute, isn't it? Let's probably move the ship. Alright, well, let's move the ship over to the elevator at least, so it doesn't take too long. Yeah. So, Echo, you're saying that you're having an issue with oh, what the hell? An issue trying to jump to Nyx? Gotta go in the second time? That's good. This is the Crusader M2 Hercules Starlifter. It's their big cargo ship that they use to move tanks and things around. There's 3 versions of it. There's the C2, which has the most cargo capacity on the grid, but less armor. There's the M2, which is this one, the military transport version, which has a lot of armor but slightly less cargo capacity. And then there's the A2, which has no cargo grid, but still room for vehicles, and also gigantic Colossus bombs that I can drop. It's a giant bomber. You can level entire Hathor sights with it if you aim it right. Definitely nukes. Yeah. No, it's a. It takes some practice to get the aiming down on it, but the area of effect of the bomb is massive. If you're ever on Crusader and you want to see what there's they keep like a display version of the bomb called the Colossus bomb in their Crusader showroom. I think it's fun that sometimes you see people bring the size 3 bombs into the, because you can fit them in the elevator. But the size 5 and then the Colossus bombs, which I think are size 10, don't fit in the elevator. There's a glitch sometimes that happens randomly where it will just let you use your tractor beam in places that you're not really supposed to be able to use your tractor beam, i.e. like in an armistice zone or a station or something. And when people come across that glitch, they'll just use it to do crazy things like move furniture about. That's why sometimes you see those like racks in the middle of the stairs and stuff. People think they're being clever when they're really just being dumbasses. I mean, they're not the... I don't know. It's always people trying to do stupid stuff and ruin other people's gameplay, you know? It's never a good time when somebody is like, oh, look at me, I can break the rules of the game and do something dumb. I mean, I get it. It's fun sometimes to like mess with things, but so long as you're not like affecting other people's gameplay. I feel like if you're inconveniencing or hurting other people's experience, that it's not as fun. Yeah, I'm sorry this is taking so long. I know it's not the most fun gameplay, but every single time that I've ever taken the Polaris to Lorville, the hangars have eaten it. So I don't want to do that. All right. And don't forget that I got that giveaway going on right now too. If you want to enter. Tell your friends. Come get a free ship. I'm like really psyched that lasers are viable again. I like ballistics, but I was getting kind of bored of like, if it's not a Gatling, it's not worth anything. Like, I'll probably use ballistics for some of my ships, but like I don't like when it's like you have to use a specific thing or you just can't compete. Like that kind of meta or locking out any other combination of weapons in a game like this it's not fun. Let's see. Whee! Oh. I was thinking tomorrow might be fun to do like a paint thing, like a give away a paint. First time we find a material over 900, just to celebrate. Gotta get the golem out there and find some stuff. I haven't heard anyone talk about Aaron's Halo yet for the patch. Whether or not Aaron's Halo is gonna have, see, this was so riveting, I'm making myself young. That if Aaron's Halo is gonna have the high level ores or not. Alright, Echo, you have a nice night. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to sign up for the giveaway. Yeah, I don't know if Aaron's Halo is gonna have it, but I'd like to go take a look, because sometimes it's nice to just go out and mine without worrying about other people. Would you be interested in seeing some bombing happening in the near future there, Revenant? Ooh, drop my junk. Come on, there we go. Yes'm. Alright. Almost done. I see why doing a lot of this fun stuff for a YouTube channel. There's a lot of cut footage, stuff you don't see. Oh, I lost it. There it went. Alright. Woo! She be dancing. Alright, well, you know what, with that loaded, I think the time has come to kind of call it a night. We've been going for about 3 hours now. Don't forget to sign up for the giveaway, and as soon as we hit the right amount of followers, we'll be giving away that game package and or standalone ship, to the choice of whoever wins it. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you in the verse.